Hey everybody, welcome back to Freedom Wanderer. My name is Chuck McDonald and I'm happy you are here with me. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've done it once before and got some pretty good comments and stuff back from people messaging me and talking to me and everything. So having a little bit of a slow week, couldn't go diving. Not really messing with the Ranger bass boat. I have some people who have warned me about trying to put it in saltwater, so it may not be a good idea. So what I decided I would do is I was in the mood to try something with some seafood. I've got a fresh grouper fillet and something I wanted to try to do to cook it to show you. Because a lot of times, sometimes people will ask me how I prepare my fish or lobster or whatever we get scuba diving, or if I go down to the local seafood restaurant or seafood place and get some fresh seafood, you know. So I've got a good sized grouper fillet. I've got some fresh vegetables, and so I'm gonna cook it up for you. So in the comments, let me know what you think. If you do this recipe and try it and you like it, let me know what you think, because I think it's going to be pretty good. So let's get in the kitchen and let's see how this goes. All right, so here we are back in my kitchen. As you can see, I know lighting is probably going to change around, do some stuff. I'm in my kitchen. And I've got some fresh vegetables out. Let me show you what we're using, okay? All right, so here's what I'm using. I've got a fresh onion, a nice bell pepper, and a good stack of some mushrooms. And there we go. Rough chopped onions, rough chopped green bell pepper, and some rough chopped mushrooms. I hope you're hungry. All right, so here we go. I've got all my rough chopped vegetables. I've got a hot pan coming up to temperature real good. Some olive oil just to keep it from sticking. A little bit of just simple soy sauce. I love the steam. And we're going to rush these vegetables right in. We're going to let these start sweating down. Okay, so everybody's different. Some people love crisp vegetables. Some people love them soggy and kind of run in. I am kind of in between. I don't want them raw, but I do not really want them to be too soggy or too cooked in. All right, so everybody's different. However you like it. All right, so while those are cooking down, I'm going to now yum, nice big grouper fillet. Look at that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up into some bite-sized chunks, okay? Now that is not a specific size. I'm not a chef, so some of you chefs out there may have a different opinion on what size that should be. If you're a home cook like I am and just love fresh seafood, then whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever makes you happy. The bite sizes you like, what you would consider bite size. Make sure you do that. Give this a little, oh yeah, you can see. Oh yeah, starting to sweat down really good. So as you can see, I've cut the two fillets in half. And now I just want some bite-sized chunks. Kind of like if this was a chicken stir-fry or a beef stir-fry type thing. About those size chunks is what I'm looking for. Okay? And like I say, everybody may be different. This is just what's been in my head for a little while. I was going to try it with lobster, but haven't gotten any fresh lobster as of late. So when I do, then we will do version 2.0. How about that? Okay, so there we go. Now, grouper, if you don't know what grouper is a good hearty meat. It really stands up a lot like dark meat chicken would. All right, so we got that done. I love some Cajun seasoning. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I don't want it to be blackened. I just want some Cajun seasoning. And I am a fan of some ginger, either fresh cut ginger on fish. Ginger as a palate cleanser really brings the fish to life. Okay, so we've got vegetables sweating down. Looks good. I wish y'all could smell that. Smells really good. So let's mix all our fish together. And everybody into the pool. Oh yeah. So grouper is a real hearty fish. You want to cook it kind of like chicken, but you don't want chicken to be raw. You want the grouper to just be done. Just be done. You don't want to overcook it like maybe you would like putting an extra sear on some chicken or something like that. You don't want to do that. Just a touch of Montreal steak seasoning. And I'm noticing my camera's kind of going in and out. I don't have professional lighting, so sorry. This is just how we roll here at the house. All right, so let's let that cook down and we'll check on it in a few minutes. That is starting to look really good. Now, the reason you want to do your vegetables first and get them sweating down is fish, most of your seafood is going to be, it's got to just be done in order for it to be good and moist and still flaky and not turn into like rubber gelatinous over fried fish. So you want your vegetables about the consistency you want before you put it in. And you can see that fish is just, it's like right almost, maybe a couple of more minutes with, sorry, I am filming by myself. It really got offline there. I'm sorry. We'll put the top on it and let it cook and steam for a couple more minutes, and then we'll check on it again. Smells really good. Okay, so I just put a touch more soy sauce in it because I do want it to lean toward a little like stir fry or hibachi style. I'm going to use some sweet Thai chili sauce just right here at the end, not a whole lot, just enough for the bite and the sweetness to kind of give me that teriyaki flair. And just a touch of the chili will make just a touch of heat. I don't want this to be, I love blackened fish, but that's not what I'm going for in this particular version. All right, so we're done. Let's take it off the heat. I just cut this off and let it set for just a few minutes to cool down. And then we're gonna give a little taste test. All right, so I'm trying it this way so the lighting will be just a little bit better. Woo, look at that steam. Look at that steam. Now, in true stir fry fashion, you may want to fix you a little bit of rice. I'm not a big rice eater. I like to eat it just like this. Or I will do some cauliflower rice. If you've seen my video before, I keep pointing this way because that's where my microwave's at. I'll heat up some cauliflower rice and kind of put it in here. Maybe just a touch of yum yum sauce or your favorite Asian flair to it. So I'm gonna load me up a bowl right here. And that is super, super hot. And I don't want to end up with a burnt tongue, so we'll see you in just a few minutes. We'll let that cool off, okay? Okay, guys, so I moved into my office. Lighting is much, much better in here. Still a little warm. I was stirring it, and man, the grouper is just as flaky, falling apart. I never cooked grouper that good, that perfect, because grouper is such a thick, hearty meat. Like, you really have to pay a lot of attention to it. And here I was trying to do a video by myself, camera placement, light, and so many things were on my mind. I just knew I was gonna hammer this fish and overcook it, but I think it's really good. No fishy smell to it. That was just the fish by itself. And I am telling you, if I would not have served this and told somebody it was fish or grouper, you might could have almost got away with not even saying it. Oh man, it's really good. I went real light on the seasoning. I didn't want it to be blackened. So that was just a bite of grouper. This looks like a little bit of everything. Okay, yeah, that's the bomb. I'm satisfied. What was in my head, that's what I was looking for. What I had in my head. Because a lot of times I do this with stir-fry steak that's been cut real thin, or chicken thighs that are cubed up. This is really good. So I'm going to inhale this bowl. I would not say a 10 out of 10. You really have to be, my dog just got some free stuff. You really probably have to be a fish person. You got to love seafood to enjoy it. For me, an 8 out of 10. I've been hearing that a lot lately on some YouTube videos, the 8 out of 10, or the 10 out of 10 method. I would say 8 out of 10 for a home-cooked meal and a home-cooked chef, a guy like me that loves to live off of fresh fish out of the ocean. This is going down. I'm here by myself, may eat the whole thing. So anyway, listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm not going to torture you with you sitting here watching me eat food. But thank you for watching and subscribing. Our subscribers went up last week a lot. So I thank you guys. I thank you for your interaction, your comments, just the love everybody's showing. Thank you for being part of Freedom Wanderer page. This is just my life. This is not a catch, clean, and cook. This is already caught and cleaned cook. But thank you for hanging out. And if you try the recipe, let me know. Let me know what you did different. Let me know what you like different. I love those things. We'll catch you next time. Appreciate you.